And welcome back. Let us continue with the playthrough, shall we? And we shall tackle the last Transform Man raid in A Realm Reborn. Kira, it is good you are come. It is good you are come. I have news you must be made aware of. Alas, none of the bodies well for us, nor for Uni and Daga and Nero, imprisoned in the dark realm. Think back upon our last foray into the Cypress Tower. If you will, the calamity stirred the place from its long slumber, and awoke Emperor Zig and. But you, Akira, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with the terrible void sent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Daga and Yune labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them and Nero out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescue Yune, Daga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Sandy Zenad's orders and collects energy to open another void gate. Even as we speak, indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Yune and Daga, so too will the tower heed only those with the royal blood of Alaga. 'Tis a moment galling design. Granted, this was not always a vexatious, according to the elegant tombstone Nero presented us. During the golden age of Alaga, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Amon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either these act of any with royal blood. Every moment we wait a vast rift through which the cloud of darkness can enter, our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zack's Sendai. I would say that. Sendai. Day's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the ladder will suffice, but then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, the power could discharge the cause of calamity like to the one that destroyed Elga. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost compatriots patriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rift shut after them, and mercifully not all other news is quite so bleak. 'Tis true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. We can use Cycress's power for our own purpose and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. We have heard this is possible from a man of Thaumaturger's guild, well versed in otherworldly matters, and with Master Garland working to create said portal, the final preparations are well underway. And here comes the man himself. Akira, just the woman we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy, and you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well. The device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Cycress's tower took every ounce of integrity the ironworks has got, but it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides, and do hurry, Akira. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? Oh yeah, I can write them out here. Oh yeah, I can't fly. Fuck. Give me one 1 second. All right. Akira, I bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Cypress's tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom! But it should be fine, really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. My friends, you arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal. Then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? Emperor Zendi's throne, how the mighty have fallen. Once it stood a symbol of Alaga's art and power. Now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine the Alagan civilization had lived on, and a just emperor still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there is no stopping Zende's and his ambition. There were those who tried. Zende's war of domination left no one unscathed, unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people. Warriors, youth, and brave took up the sword against Alaga. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warrior of light in our age. But all these merely hastened the destruction, just as they moved towards Alagan's heart for the kill. Sundays lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Sunday desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness coming. To this end, he commanded the sun power held within Dalamad be emptied into Cypress's tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Cypress was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth Umbral calamity. I've learned of its cause from Yone and Daga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Sundays to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Alagan history is astounding, Graha. Why a man could study for 2 lifetimes, and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap 'tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yes? Ah, Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open the void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of Airgus. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good. Then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone, step away from the throne. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. A rift of the to the dark world of darkness, as Sune called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out of the main just yet. The toughest part's still ahead. We've broken into the dark realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the void gate stays open. All will the sons of Saint Cornage. This rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we're all truly lost. Which leaves Akira, my friend. 'Tis a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you. Save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades. But you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. Excuse me. Might I have a moment with you of your time, Akira? There is a matter of importance we must needs discuss ere you leave. Akira, I wish to speak with you about my eye, as you are no doubt aware 'tis a trait seen only amongst Allegan royalty. Long I have pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Daga himself admitted. But what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow, meeting those two clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echoing in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eyes rests with Alaga. Mayhap what I wish to remember and these words are related, mayhap not, but I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through the very end with my own two eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. You have my thanks, my friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. A world of darkness now accessible. Anyways, we shall continue in the next episode. I know it's short, but whenever I want to queue, and this queuing process with the World of Darkness in any Triforman raid is very long, so I'm just gonna wait till the queue pops and we'll start the new episode. Till then, see you in the next one. Bye.